Breaking news. The wife of the Federal Republic of Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari's wife, we're talking about Aisha Buhari, has spoken. And what she said with regards to what happened recently in Nigeria is causing a lot of reactions. With Nigerians saying, Madam, you are not around. Okay, if you're supposed to be a mother to the nation, but you're not around. So if you're speaking in this term, in this regard, on this ground, what have you done to show, your motherliness as a result of the position that you are at as the wife of the president of the country? Rather, you are living out of the whole perils altogether, having no attachment to what goes on in the country. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Aisha Buhari endorses capital punishment for Haifa Abubakar's killer. Remember the little 5 years old girl? What happened? The First Lady, Aisha Buhari, has joined several Nigerians calling for the capital punishment for the killer of Haifa Abubakar, the 5 years old Kano girl that was adopted and murdered by her own school teacher. Mrs. Buhari shared a short clip of a sermon by an Islamic scholar, Abdul Gandu Kanya, demanding justice for the late Haifa. In a video, Mr. Gandu Kaya called on the government and human rights groups to pick up the case of Haifa and ensure that justice is served immediately. He said the life of Haifa, alleged killer, is not in any way better, therefore he should be killed, just the way he murdered the little girl. This shall be done openly for everyone to see. That's not democracy, by the way. I'm not saying he has not committed a gruesome, you know, offense, but that is his religious inclination speaking. He should face the justice for what he has done. I mean, to a child, but this is calling for what goes on in some of these countries, especially in the eastern part of the nations of the world. Let's continue. So he said the life of Haifa, alleged killer, is not in any way better. Therefore, he should be killed just the way he murdered the little girl. And this should be done openly for all eyes to see. It should serve as a deterrent to others, the clergy has said in Hausa. Along with the video, Mrs. Buhari posted a short commentary of her view on the verified Instagram page. The president's wife wrote in Hausa, she wrote it in Hausa, meaning we are in support of your judgment. We are fully behind your position on this matter. However, a student of Kids Academy, is a private school located in Kwarada, Dakata in Nasarawa State, around area of Kano, was adopted on December the 2nd, 2021 by her teacher. And prior to the adoption, he has tried it before and in a failed attempt, but continued again until he became successful. After demanding for 100,000 and could not get what he demanded, he kept her with his family. He had two daughters of his, but continue with what he was doing with this young girl, which led to the loss of her life. Nigerians have seen after Nigerians have since been calling for him to be given the capital punishment after kidnapping her and collecting 100,000 naira as part of the 6 million ransom he has demanded. Mr. Kaku killed her with rat poison he bought for 100 naira and was said to have dismembered Haifa body and buried the remains in the private school compound. So this has sparked up outrage and a lot of people are really angry. Okay, this is terrible. Things that are going on is really terrible. You cannot begin to imagine, you cannot begin to imagine what is really going on in this country. You'll be shocked, at the level or at the way things are going in the hearts of people. People you never thought about will do some things are the very ones at the very forefront carrying some atrocities, and you'll be wondering, are these human beings? Let me bust your bubble. They are human beings. It's just that they've lost their sense of being humans. Okay, they've lost it. There is no sense of them being humans. They are human beings, but there is nothing, suggesting or giving that position that they are affiliated with touch of life and what is going on. Sadly, these are things going on in our society. Okay, these are things going on in our society. What is going on clearly shows to every one of us that there is need for everybody to come on board and speak with one voice and ignore those who are trying to impose themselves on us. There is something we can do to ensure that our votes count. There is something we can do to ensure that we are not pushed aside, we are not ostracized in the very election that is being supposed posed on us. Because if you look at it, there are many reasons, for instance, why many Nigerians would prefer that an election does not hold. One of it being restructuring of the country. If you will not listen to agitators, which is fine, again, it's a matter of opinion, then do right by the people. The Ohanezes and the Afeni Ferry, Niger Delta Forum, Middle Belt, everybody's calling for restructuring of the country. Take it back to what the nation was, the region. Yeah, but Buhari thinks is a ploy, okay, against him to destabilize his administration. Hence, he will do nothing about the cry of his people. Now, how can you say you are leading a people when you don't understand their feelings? You don't get it. You don't even know what's going on with and around them. That's not leadership. Sadly, it's not. That's not leadership. It has nothing to do with leadership at all. You're leading and you don't even understand what's going on with the people. In what context is that right? Yet, these are the people we call leaders. And they will want to tell you or direct you or propose to you who you should pick as the next leader, where they themselves have not proven anything called leadership in any way, form, or kind. So when you look at it, you understand that there is serious need. However, when you look at it, it's because the system we have is not working. Okay, so if we have a system that works, many of the things we're experiencing as a nation, we will not be experiencing them. Think about it. Many of the things we're experiencing, for instance, the government is not paying attention to the spike of insecurity going on in the country. So when one person is caught, that person becomes as if he has, a lot of people are doing it. It's not a yardstick to say it should continue, but it's a call to say the government should rise up to their responsibility. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.